Here is your severe weather outlook for July 28, 2021, brought to you by Force 13 Australia. Good old look at the synoptic chart right now. You can see that we have quite a complex low pressure system down towards the south of Western Australia, and we're going to be seeing that pass through the West Australian region over the next day or so, bringing some very damaging, locally destructive winds and heavy rainfall as well. So it looks like it will be quite an interesting few days there. Pressure of 952 millibars, one of the stronger ones you will see, and a nice decent front moving through the eastern states as we speak as well. That is also bringing damaging, locally destructive winds and some decent rainfall totals. Let's jump into the wind forecast provided by the ECMWF. Those reds 30 knots plus, those blacks you see are 40 knots plus. And you can see that Perth will be regularly in those 30 knot sustained winds sort of area. Gusts could be well into the 50 knot region on the coastlines there. You see that Thursday afternoon we see that front move through at around 8 p.m. and conditions will deteriorate from then on and into Friday morning as well, with what looks to be very heavy winds gusts moving ashore with some decent rainfall totals. And then Saturday seems to be a little bit calmer, but you see that gnarly front moving up on Saturday evening and into Sunday. This is going to be one of those really quick, sharp but very vicious fronts as well, especially for the southwest capes. Perth might escape the worst of it, but winds down in there could be up to 55 knots, gusting to 70 knots around the cape. So that is one that we really need to be watching. And then after that, for the foreseeable future, we should get a nice break from the bad weather. We have that severe weather warning in effect now for the southwest corners of Western Australia, including the Perth Metro, for damaging winds and locally destructive winds as well. And we also have damaging surf that could extend as far north as Geraldton and far east as Israelite Bay. So damaging winds, gusts to 100 kilometres an hour that could cause damage to homes and property will develop south of the line from Busselton to Albany around 5 a.m. Thursday morning and extend through the warning area during the afternoon. And locally dangerous wind gusts in excess of 125 kilometres an hour, which could cause significant damage to homes and property, are possible southwest of the line from Mantra to Albany from around 8 a.m. Thursday. So that's a bit of good news. Perth should escape the worst of it, but any further rainfall will start to flood our rivers. Speaking of Perth, here's the Perth forecast at 4:20 p.m. Australian Western Standard Time. Thursday will be bringing showers. Friday and Saturday will be quite stormy. Sunday the showers will start to ease off, but still we could be seeing up to 10 millimetres of rain, 15 millimetres of rain on Friday, quite heavy stuff as well, and the chance of small hail on Saturday morning. Overnight lows will be between 8 and 13 degrees Celsius. You'll definitely be needing the jumpers in the morning, and daytime maximums will go from a very chilly 16 degrees on Saturday and Sunday right up to a pleasant-ish 20 degrees on Thursday. But golly boy oh boy, is that going to get cold. Saturday going down to 3 with showers and only reaching 13 degrees Celsius, so that jumper will be necessary. In fact, you might even need a second jumper there, and the umbrella will still be mandatory for the southwest corners. Not much better on Sunday either, going down to 5 degrees and only going up to 13 degrees, but thankfully Thursday and Friday should be slightly more pleasant. Albany, if you're a thunderstorm fan, there will be plenty of that stuff happening around with cool temperatures, especially on Saturday 13 degrees Celsius, which is quite cold for Albany. Rainfall there should be around 30 millimetres over the next 4 days. Secret Harbour observations at 4:36 p.m. Australian time, Western time. It's partly cloudy right now. There are some showers moving through. Temperature of 16 degrees Celsius, winds of 32 kilometres an hour, gusting to 50 from the weather station. 64% humidity. The wind chill factor is 15.1 degrees Celsius. Visibility is 10 kilometres, and the pressure is 1,008 hectopascals and dropping as you'd expect with the passage of this front. And on that note, that basically does it for the severe weather outlook for Western Australia. If you did enjoy the video, show support by leaving a like. If you want to see more content like this, consider subscribing. That's all from us, and I'll catch you all in the next storm. Goodbye.